These were 2 words uttered by my high school varsity basketball coach. When a player felt he had made a mistake, and he was dwelling on this mistake after a missed layup, missed free throw, a turnover, or a costly mistake that cost us our possession. Next play were 2 words to remind our players to stop dwelling on the last play. The game goes on, the clock's still ticking. Get back on defense, get the ball back, perform better next time. Next play has been some sort of a mantra that comes playing in my head every now and then, like that catchy song that you just can't shake. Basically, a reminder, oh well, don't dwell. Good afternoon, my name is Gail. I am 25 years young. I broke up with my girlfriend of 6 years, 7 months ago. And in those 7 years, 7 months, I was a heavy dweller. Since February, I found myself going through this emotional ride, trying to find answers and guidance on how to cope through this breakup. After a couple of months, I found myself giving up alcohol and drinking to clear my mind and therefore proceeding to move on. And as of recently, I decided to remove myself from social media so I don't get all the posts from around the world and friends and mutual friends and everything, so that I can focus on myself for the next year. So I'm going to give you 3 ways that I've been practicing not dwelling and moving on from this breakup once and for all. The first one is mindfulness. Practicing mindfulness is something I've been doing for the past month, and what it essentially is being completely immersed and aware of the present moment, being in tune with internal experiences as well as external experiences, and being aware of all your senses, such as how does the wind feel on your skin, how does that food taste, how do the flowers smell, look around you, absorb all the vibrant colors from nature. Me practicing mindfulness helped me become in the present moment and distracted me from looking back in the past and dwelling on past mistakes. And in getting out of social media, that allowed for more time from those time vampires like Facebook and Snapchat. And it allowed more time for me to really focus on myself and become more productive. The second practice I've been doing is forgiveness. Now, of course, you think of the word forgiveness and you think that it's directed towards my ex. And of course, sometimes you may want to initially put the blame on the other for causing such a toxic relationship, especially towards the end. And yeah, maybe there's some aspects of me that really want to put all the blame on her for causing this to happen, but ultimately, when I think of forgiveness, I think about really forgiving myself. And that forgiveness is forgiving myself for allowing myself to let others walk on me. Forgiving myself for allowing negativity and negative self-talk, such as, it was my fault. I could have done better. I wasn't worth it. I didn't give her what she deserved. Allowing myself to forgive myself for allowing myself to live in the past and not in the now. And through forgiveness, I can actually let go of all the things that have been harboring my conscience and let it go. Which brings me to my third and final practice, acceptance. Learning to accept that conflict does happen in life. Conflict, it builds character. She was my first girlfriend, serious girlfriend. And I learned that through this breakup, through this coping phase, I've learned that I've become only stronger. And I've learned that this is a part of life, and I know for the oncoming years I have going, I will deal with more serious situations, and now I can handle that with courage and mindfulness and also forgiveness. Also, conflict is inevitable, it's a part of everyday life. And along with that, I've learned that 3 words, life goes on. Change is the only constant, and I must learn to adapt. And I've learned through these 3 practices, I can grow and become a better person, look back and look at myself in the mirror and tell myself, next play. Thank you.
Thank you, Gail. Please take a moment and fill out your evaluations. Peter, can we get a timer's report for the speakers, please?
Absolutely. Happy to say that Devin has qualified with a total overall time of 5 minutes and 58 seconds, followed by Gail, his second for his speech. He did qualify as well with a total time of 5 minutes and 11 seconds.